So, let's just work on getting everything shut up here. I am really precariously pointing that thing at the camera, aren't I? I am. Portrait. On it. Oh, edit. And this is the regular. Right. Pop out. 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 Like that and like that. And all right, I need to do this just so that I can also do this. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Perfect. All right. Anyways, now time to figure out which chat is which. All right. You know, if only I had a just starting screen, like, honestly would probably be the best thing I could do. Yo, hello, Will. How you doing? Don't mind that sound. That's just me plugging in my phone. All right. Hello, hello. This is too loud. All right. Hello, hello, hello. So, if you've seen the title, if you've seen the thumbnail, you might have a good idea of what we're doing today. And that's why we're also in this world to start out with. So, you might know about the unloader that we have over in Finrad for our chests for when they get overfilled. You might know about that, right? Well, pretty simply, he put, that didn't work well enough for me. That did not work well enough for me. I also like how intimidating it is to hold a spear and it's pointing right at you. But that did not work well enough for me. So, what I did, and this took me like 3 minutes to figure out, is actually how to use a comparator with a negative comparator right here to deactivate this torch. And I really, really think if I wanted to... I'm going to need to change this. If I wanted to go like this, like that, I think I could. So pretty much this is going to go until it empties out enough that this redstone is able to power this enough to turn this off, which will then in turn allow this torch to turn back on. So it's an adjustable system. It's not a very good adjustable system. Like, I think if I used another comparator or something, it might work a little bit better, but I don't know. This is what I came up with. This seems to be working the best, so it's just kind of how much does it take for this to decrease enough so that way this has enough power. So that's the real big thing. Yo, Rhino, hello, hello, hello. So you can see right here I was trying to figure it out and I couldn't figure it out. So I had to essentially just build up, and this is what I came up with. So okay, so this would leave 4 open slots if you extend it out just one. But the way we want this to work is I want this to be off until this completely fills up. Like that. So then it turns on very briefly and then transfers. So see, boom, boom, boom. That way as it fills, it defills. Now, why is that important? Why is that important? Well, over here in our wheat farm, we have, break through this, just an absolute mess. Just an absolute mess. Right? So, instead of having this, well, that's not terrifying at all. That's not terrifying at all. So instead of having this long, complicated thing, we're going to extend it out. I totally just messed up all of my windows. Honestly, that's on me. But, so what that means is that we're going to change all this. We're going to change all this so that way it empties out properly. I'm not too concerned about space-wise in here, so we have 2 on each side, so should be able to do this fairly easy. I just need to get rid of this wall for a little bit. Then we will come and put this wall back. So, yo, what's up, Frosty? How you doing? How you doing, Frosty? Oh, and this is also the first stream where I am guaranteed never going to be streaming on TikTok again for multiple reasons. But, so what we're going to do is we're going to go get more comparators. What type of redstone are we making? So we are making a overflow circuit. So pretty much once these completely fill, what'll happen is it will drop down redstone into here. And I had a feeling I was going to have villagers make their way down here. But so we got this farm going down here. And I want it so that once they overfill, it'll actually, once this overfills, it'll actually empty out into these barrels below for long-term storage, if you will. So that's what we're working on. So, but I need to keep stuff in the redstone, or in there, because these guys need it. So it took me 5 minutes to figure this out. Once I remembered how comparators work, I think you could, Frosty. If I can figure it out, anybody can. That's what I genuinely believe. So, but this will allow me also to replace all of the blocks that might get griefed by an Enderman. So, that's a good thing. I think we're going to use yellow terracotta. Why are we going to use yellow terracotta? I don't know why. My brain's choosing chaotic evil. I don't need redstone dust. So there are a couple of things with this. That make it very similar to what we're already doing. So pretty much the redstone torch, the repeater that are up there, and then the comparator all need to stay. But as you might have saw, we need to change all of the ground level stone. All this stuff here. Need to change that. Dude, they're everywhere. There are so many barrels over here that they all just kind of sensed it and migrated over. Now, nothing was powering these before. Oh, I literally just said I can leave the repeater. Oh, hi guys. Yo, what's up, Luca Weeb? How you doing? Yo, what's up, Skyspan? Yeah. I'll get there one day, but at the end of the day, as long as I just make people smile and happy, that's all I'm good with. So, we'll go like that. Wonderful. I'm going to ask a stupid question. Who wants to place a bet that he's stuck? Buddy, I've already looked for the eye. I've already been where you come from, and I dominated it. What a nice guy. All right. Yeah, I think a teacher that knows what they're doing will definitely turn things around. So, we're gonna do go like this. I don't think this could have been griefed if it had stuff on top of it. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. All right, so we're gonna need to leave that block. I need to leave that block. What an odd thing to happen. But we're gonna go up here and go up like here. Oh, now precariously run across like this. Wonderful. We're gonna take our yellow terracotta. I do have a spear. I just don't ever have it on me. So I should be able to modify this. Have you tried to make short videos? Passing. I am actually trying to do that like out of my streams, so yes. Have they come out as short as I want? Not necessarily. So, all right. So how do we make this work? Because what I need to do is I need to put that there. I need to put this here, like that. And then I need to put redstone here. But put redstone there. If I put this here, then this redstone is going to power that redstone. Unless... Yeah, passing. I knew. So, I knew. We're doing it one step at a time because I have a full-time job, so. So, I wonder. I adjust it like this. Put that there. Okay, so that turns that off. Okay, so we can work with this. We can work with this. We can work with this. So, and then we go like that. Come on, put in the terracotta. Put in the terracotta. Yo, what's up, Apex Goldman? How you doing? Yeah. Boom. But if that power, no, this still keep that. Oh my gosh, we got it. uh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, Apex. I work full time as a manufacturing supervisor for a nonprofit. Dude, I'm so happy that this works. So if I do that, yep, that does work. So we'll go like that. Okay, we're good on the hay bales. What am I making? I am making an overflow system. I am so sorry. I just totally skipped. But so I work for a nonprofit, and what we do is we make and refurbish wheelchairs to then send overseas. So if you ever catch me like in a really good mood, it usually means that we sent out a truck that day. So I get really, really excited about that. So, yeah. But yeah, we're making redstone so that way we have an unloader. So pretty much what will happen when this chest completely fills up, it'll take 2 hay bales out of here, which will allow these guys to put more hay bales in, which will then pull 2 more hay bales out, and it will keep going until they put all of it down. Passin, I have a Twitch that I'm also currently live on. So, yeah. So, yeah, I absolutely love it. So, it's one of those jobs that if I wind up retiring from it, it's a wife, a life well lived. So, I'm gonna need more redstone. Terracotta. Nah, I got a whole nother stack of redstone. Yeah, it is a job where I wonder if I extended this. If I extend this, I can actually probably empty out more. Yeah, that I can. But yeah, I really, really do enjoy it. We get to send out a shipment to Peru on I actually go like this. We get to send out a shipment to Peru coming up, so I'm gonna go get more repeaters because I'm gonna adjust how I do this, just so I get a little bit longer. I wish if that was a short video. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I feel like manufacturing would be the starting point for that, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's a thunderstorm. We don't need a witch roaming around. But yeah. So we'll go like that. Like show. No, it is truly wonderful working for this nonprofit. And like the amount of time you see me on Minecraft is quite literally all the time I spend on Minecraft. So yeah. Now, what do I need to make repeaters? What do I need to make repeaters? Stone. Well, we're in luck. We're in luck. You know that was spruce you just grabbed, right? Well aware. True. Aha. Yeah, I get that. All right. So let's finish putting these in. So the reason why I'm grabbing the repeater is because I want to extend the pulse a little bit. So this will essentially unlock this system for like just a moment longer, which means hopefully I'll do a false positive. But hopefully what that will mean is that we will get more items down in there. There's a spear. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Why do they have spears? Weeb, no. I'm actually very strictly against PvP. I don't like it. I just have a random iron spear. And rotten flesh. Lovely. Yeah. Gonna get rid of just all this to make this look nicer. And yeah, what we're doing is we're just gonna extend out the pulse a little bit longer. So that way, hopefully, we get more than 2 items flowing out of the system. And it doesn't actually extend our build all that much. So. Dang. Dang. Hmm. So. Like this. I like this. Build out to here. Come on. Let me up. All right. Comparator here. Here. Terracotta here. Torch here. Redstone, redstone, redstone. Heater. Everything out to 4. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. So, redstone, redstone. Redstone, redstone, redstone. I don't know. He just started talking weird. Started saying mumbo. I don't know what that's all about. Think about a jumbo? What's a jumbo? Oh, we go like that. Go like this. That. Boom, 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 boom. I forgot about the second repeater. Pull. Boom, boom, boom. That. Second repeater. Perfect. All right, now the fun bit. Hmm. Hmm. This is interesting. This is interesting. So, the issue I'm running into is actually the build itself. I can hide it. I can hide it. We need to do the interior decoration today. So, I can actually hide this pretty easily. All I need to do is boom, 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 boom. So all I do is come in here with hay bales and put those in. But yeah. Perfect. So we actually got all this swapped over. That's wild. That's wild. Anyways. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to force a positive. Oh. All right. Wonderful. Was the third or the fourth one that I did the false positive on. So, come to here. Hmm. All right. Okay. Yeah. Now I need to be quick about this. Boom, boom, boom. Still only 2. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. This is only continuing it for that long then. So, is what it is. Is what it is. Does not matter. All right. Anyways. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go get some hay bales. And we're going to cover this up a little bit. So, we can't just have ugly out in the open like it is. Can't live with that consciously. So, we'll take some hay bales. And we will actually make this a bad steward of the town. Oh no. So we're going to make this a bad steward. I need it, Leroy. So they have hay bales just hanging out here. Like that. That actually hides it for the most part perfectly. We just go like that. Hides it completely. So now it fits. So create a stickman and name him Gerald. Do I even have a stickman? I can make a stickman. Let me go throw some stuff in the system. And we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Where do I got my smooth stone at? I know I have smooth stone. I just don't remember where I put it. I just don't know where I put my smooth stone. So, ha. 1. Perfect. Really? I don't have just a dude chilling out? I used all of them, huh? All right. Wonderful. So, I do actually kind of like. I think we'll make him Gerald the Straw Man. I do like the thought of that. So, that is one way that I want to start getting more interaction into this world. So, we can try with it. We can try it. Because I have one certain thing that hopefully it still works. So, hopefully it still works. Huh. I don't have any smoothstone here. See, this is okay. So, like, next week we're building the super smelter because I don't have a way to smelt anything here reliably. Oh, hey. Oh! No. To find crafting table, but I know where there's one at. I know where there's one at. One is at. So, go like this. Hmm. Oh, hey, I am. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Styles. Wonderful. What's up, Waves? How you doing? Yo, what's up, Daniel? What's this? This is armor stand adjusting. Oh, oh, step back. How you doing, Daniel? So what we'll do, I'll actually give him that. We're gonna have Gerald. All right, we're gonna have Gerald. We're gonna have Gerald the hay sailor. Pose presets. What about this? Hi, yo. I don't think we should be having Gerald doing that. Welcome back, Daniel. What are we trying to achieve? Well, I'm gonna go get a head for this guy. What would be tension? Nah. Yeah, Daniel, I remember. I remember. Oh, that works. That works. So we are making Gerald the wheat salesman. And we are going to not making him Midoriya. Who do we make him? Who do we make him? Okay, so I got Rendog, Corrales, Tango. And then come over here. I also have Scar, Impulse, and Green. Ooh. Yo, what's up, Daher? How you doing? We are working on armor stands right now. So currently, we've gone through and redone our redstone to make it a lot more manageable. But now we're doing all finishing touches, so we'll be putting walls into here. we'll be making this all look good. So. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no, waves. Now I'm trying to figure out. Never mind. My brain just instantly clicked. We're making green. We're making green. We are currently making Gerald. We made green Gerald. That's the player head here. So green, or Gerald, is a hay sailor. So, yeah. Gerald. I'm trying to figure out. Why are you not moving? Why are you not moving? Is this a mod? This is a data pack. This is a data pack, so. Is it crouch? No, crouch will still do the same. The thing is, the preset isn't. Oh. I think winning actually works better. Right? If he's trying to sell. Is it lunging? No, lunging's the one that works. This is actually a data pack. The statues that I'm using is actually a data pack that you can install. So, I'm technically not cheating. But you should be able to find the data pack, or at least a variation of it, via... Should be enough of that. Via the Paralysis. So, yeah, it allows you to have more fun with armor stands, so you can put more life into your world, which is just nice to have. How do I do this? Oh. Do I need a cauldron? Yeah, I do. I need water. I don't have water. Boy. What happened with the wheat farm? The wheat farm is running. Now we're just decorating it all. So we got to put in windows. We got to put in rooms. Like, yeah. Yeah, I need water first. Yeah. There are monsters nearby. Oh, I'm right above that farm. That's right. Yo, what's up, Sean? Yeah. This ain't my base yet. This ain't my base yet. We just spend 95% of our time here. But yeah, I like it. Gotten full netherite in that time. Oh my gosh, that's wild. Never seen my base. You've never seen this base? Or you've never seen the other one? I like how, like, small it feels. Dude, there's literally... It, yes, Sean. I don't know how to do this. I knew at one point, and I don't know anymore. Right-click it? Like, with the dye in there, or... Yeah, Sean, I've made this all by myself. So... Oh, nice, Weave, nice. The only issue is I could get DMCA'd. Yeah. So, this is my mob farm, Daher. Part of the reason I came here is because I knew I had a bucket here. So, this is a storage system. I try. I experiment a lot. If you hang around long enough, you'll see me build a build and then destroy it. So, yeah, there's a literal entire mob farm in here. So, and then fly up here. This is actually my first permanent build. It's the Tower of Winds. It houses my iron farm. So if we fly and land right here. So that iron farm has been going since 1.16. So, still works. Just the 2 right now. But yeah, and then... Yeah, this is my mob farm's total build. It's the Temple of Artemis, so that building I was just flying in. That burned me out pretty quick. And then this place, I love this place. It's a bee farm, so... This is the best part about it. We're going to come and within like the next month and actually finish up this interior as well. Yeah, you can actually sit there and watch the bees. So we're going to get in here and not change all this around. And yeah. But now I only got 2 iron farms right now. What's the use for that? It means I can make a ton of, or it has a ton of honeycomb. So I don't need to worry about, I don't need to worry about copper golems. At the time I built it, it had like next to no use, but then copper was introduced and suddenly it became a lot more useful. Since when did I make this world? I've had this world for 6 years, so. Yeah, and then this is my villager trading hall, super smelter right there. This is sugarcane farm. And this is farm area, so horse barn, regular barn. Pumpkin and watermelon farm, so. Yeah. But yeah, this is my old world. I call it old world because I'm really not. Do you have an iron farm? Yes, so I have the one here. My creeper farm is bad. Oh, does he? Yes, I do, Sean. My creeper farm is so bad. No, like all the cats are out of position and everything. Daniel, it's going to take time. I don't have the energy to. So, this building with the giant sword sticking out of it, this is my iron farm. We just heard one get melted. But so they go around this track, drop down behind here. Everything gets crafted into iron blocks and put into a chest. And then I can do 2 birds with 1 stone. So you can see that. I'm actually luring them with a zombie, and they'll go up into the bubble vader. And then this is my creeper farm. And you might notice all my cats are not in the right spot. So, with what Daher is saying, and I'm actually thinking about this now, it'd be simple enough just to come down here, break 2 blocks, and put in a snow golem. Or a snowman, so. Anyways. So do I throw the orange? Do I right-click the orange dye? Yeah, right? I bet this isn't full. No, it's full. I did, man. Maybe it doesn't work with orange. It does. I literally have orange right there. So I've done it. I don't understand, man. I my friends actually don't play this. They actually don't play Minecraft. At least they don't play vanilla Minecraft. Which this isn't technically vanilla, but it is like vanilla plus. Dude, I did it so long ago. Does it work in a crafting table? Will's smarter than the rest of us. Will's smarter than the rest of us. W will. W will. Yeah, so we have our salesman there. Should do leather boots too. Makes the world wired, huh? Your booties. I think we give him blue boots, though. Give him blue boots. Can armor stands wear boots? I don't think they can they? Well, maybe they can with this. Oh, I have way too much of that. Yeah. Genius. You're looking at it right now. Alright, weeb. You're all good? Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, weeb. No, Sean, I do not. I actually don't enjoy the trial chambers too much, so perfect. And now we gotta go get a name tag. Hey. I knew there was something else I was forgetting. They can wear everything. Yeah, I've done the trial chambers and they're not my forte. I'm not a big PvP person, so when it comes to like fighting mobs and all that stuff, I don't really care for it. So no, Daher, I don't. Like I said, it's just something I've never really viewed as I don't do PvP or anything like that, so it's just not something that I've considered to be uber important. So, uh, yeah, like Bob the Bow is already strong enough, and I have a spear too that once I find a pattern for netherite. Are you good at redstone? I'm good at following tutorials. Should not have sneezed in time. Um, but I do a little bit of redstone, just not a lot of it. What's your question? Uh, da, 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 da. How do you make an automatic opening door? If you're talking just basic doors, I don't know actually. It's as simple as done, done. You're right. You're right. It's as simple as that if you're talking like the straight door. If you're talking like a vaulted door. So you want to know I don't do automatic doors? It's because of that. And so my doors are all zombie proofed, which is why that wasn't working like how you think it would be working. And what it means by zombie proofed is basically the game knows that the game thinks that these doors are open currently, so I go like that. And that's closed. So, if you want to make a little trap to mess with people, if you want to make a little trap to mess with people, obviously you'd match the wood color so they don't see it initially. But I do that to zombie proof my doors so they don't get broken by zombies because when the door is closed, the game will read it as open so the zombie won't try to break it. So, which means I can sleep in peace. And then you have a villager come up and try to close the door. What they do is they actually allow the zombie to walk right in. Because all the zombie's trying to do is walk forward. And if the game reads the door that's blocking the zombie as closed, it'll throw up a true for the zombie to start breaking the door. So, and if it reads it as open, it will throw up a false for the zombie to start breaking the door. So, yeah. Uh, but funny that you asked about the redstone because this is what we started the stream with, is doing this. So pretty much our containers will wind up emptying out as they start to overfill. So, but free camo mod? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you're wondering why some of these guys are more rusty than the others, it's because I don't need that many of these guys in here. So, sounds terrible, but we can make better use of them in other spots. Yeah. So, we'll go put this way. How do you make copper golems in survival? You take a copper block, place it down, and then place a carved pumpkin on top of it. Then we'll spawn one of these chests and then a copper golem on top of it. So, yeah. Yeah. So I need to go see how much oak I have, or if that's even what I want to do. Might do pale oak inside. I have 2 oak planks in here. I think we're gonna try. Yeah, this is a mod. Bruh. All right, Sean, you're all good. You're all good. So, if we did pale oak, what would that look like? First off, what does this room look like? We could come in here. There's a closet right there. Like that. We have a bit of a false wall there. And this would go to here. This will lead to a hallway. Which the hallway will make 2 wide. Making a skygen? Oh my gosh. So we got like that. I'm actually going to replace these ones with stairs. The build's just a little too big in spots. It actually works now. I can make an army cup. Ah, yes, an army of them. Army of them. So, we're gonna do it, go like this. That. All these torches for now. Wonderful. Is we'll actually have another window just looking out here. Now we need to go make stairs. Stairs. Oh, hey, look at that, Margo. Wonderful. See where that gets us. Good to hear that it works and you can now make an army. I just hope you use it for the right reasons. Oh, nope, 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 nope. So, what am I making? Right now we are decorating our upper portion of our build. So, we got some big rooms, we got some small rooms, we'll make bedrooms, library, all that sort of stuff. So, kitchen, sitting area. So, yeah. Pretty much it's where our friend over here, Gerald, lives. Yeah. It's where Gerald lives. Well, we'll just like that. I need to get the book back out. Yo, what's up, Freako? How you doing? Damn, dude. What you going on about? Waves, what you going on about? Alright. How you doing, Freako? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Alright, Will. Stay awesome. Stay awesome. Be awesome, Will. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. I don't know how this... Oh, hey. Aha. Aha, Gerald. Nice waves. Let's go. Did a lot more in that regard than I did today. I don't know if I actually talked at work today. That's not true. I did. I have to talk. I literally at one point was leading part of the meeting today. You sounded like Technoblade. What do you mean by that? I don't take it as an insult. I don't. But you're not the first person to say it. You have a deep voice. Would you like it if it was a little bit higher? Oh my gosh, I don't like that. What stained glass do we use? Do we use dark glass? Yo. What's up, Prama Foot Feet? How you doing? I think we used dark. Let's go, Waves. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Prima Foot Feet, I gotta know, are people afraid to say your name? Your name literally looks like one of those that it's normal, right? It's normal. But people are just gonna be weird. Like, be like, hey, are people afraid to say your name? Weird. I literally need 8. Sounds like a lovely name. Just say hi in chat, and the streamer looks and goes, "I'm not saying her name, dude." I've seen some wild names. That one's like tame. Hello, Sean. Hello, Sean. I need to make one more window. I need to make one more window. Just abbreviate their name. Yeah. You know, honestly, their name for that abbreviation is better than like the actual thing that I know uses that acronym. So, I'm gonna do a little window here on the end too, because I just want something else to break up this wall. Totally not, because I had 1 left and now I'm gonna have 15 left. Yeah, like PFF. Like, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. I don't want to be out here glazing PFF. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we don't abbreviate that. Yeah, we don't abbreviate that. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were talking about you, and I was like, what's so bad about that? I don't know if you heard it in my brain, but I physically ran through the entire alphabet in my head. What time you started stream? An hour and 13 minutes ago. So I was actually really close to 7 this time. Nice. I did before sending. I'm so happy I'm not the only one. I'm so happy I'm not the only one. So I do like the idea though of having white walls in here. Just to break it up a little bit with alongside the oak. So what are you building? Oh yeah, Daniel, I've been live for an hour. Uh what am I building? I'm building the interior of the upper level of our wheat farm. So it actually looks complete. So instead of just being a shell. Partially because I needed to put windows in. Otherwise it looked really, really corny. So yeah. Yeah, nice is right. Yes. Nice. Quake Pro still visible? Ah? Yeah. So. Oh, yeah. I actually really like the look of that. Um, Now I'm trying to figure out if I want to do an attic or if I want to do vaulted ceilings. Beauty of, jeez. Beauty of this though is I can actually do a side by side and compare the two. So and what it might honestly be is a combination. Yo, what's up, Pramafoot? Feet. You should make an attic. Your whole Wi-Fi cut out? Thank goodness, because I asked a weird question. I'm wondering if I do vaulted ceilings in this part and then over here in like the bedrooms. I do a ceiling and put a roof. You know what I mean? No, I'm asking. I was asking like, are streamers weird about saying your name because of it? It wasn't anything like that wise. I tend to steer clear of topics like that, so. Absolutely. Oh. Daniel, that's actually one of the farms on the list because I'm not over by my sugarcane farm near enough. So. I think it's like sir banana na 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 na. I really hate that your next message was and people love saying it as I started saying it. It's the tism. Honestly, that's what I think I do. Absolute cinnamon. I everybody loves saying it. Yeah, everybody. Oh, I feel so stupid. Yeah, you just gotta have a funny name like Keeper of the Tism. So, my Steam name right now is Commander Nedwin Flanders. I think that's right? Yeah. All one word. Hmm. You know what? That's honestly crazy. Honestly crazy. Not gonna lie. Honestly so crazy. Yeah. Oh no, he leaked it all. Ah. Not the end of the world. Sir, sir. Did I get all of it? Did I get all of it? What did I come in here for? White oak. Pale oak. Yes, that's the name of it. Pale oak. Not white oak. Yeah, waves, it is. That's why I really like my. Hello, Sean. I missed 3 ananas. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yo, thanks for the sub though, Sean. Thanks for the sub as well. I don't know how you were. How were you counting? No, but that's why I really like Schwanky Kong is because like that will forever be such a unique name. Like I never need to worry about it being claimed by anybody anywhere. It's really nice. Then I use uh Steam, so they have a whole different naming system, which means that I can have whatever name I want and they'll never be like, "Oh, you can't have that name." So, go like this, go like this, go like this. I like that. Picked. I really like the vaulted ceilings in here, and then as you go into like the other smaller rooms, it's not gonna be as like open-headed. So, I, however, might. Nah, I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Like a barn and even farms. Just a barn. Just a barn. Just a barn. Just a barn. Do you build mansions? Not really, no. I after the Temple of Artemis, I've stuck to a lot smaller builds. So, like this is the closest to like mansion size that you could probably consider, so but we will get into like larger builds as we get deeper into the city. So, I need to do something up here. So, I do need to do something up here though. Whether it's banners or something, just something to break it up. It's like I like this. So I like just this. So, but yeah, I need to do something up here, whether it's I fill it in or what have you. So, and realistically, You have a lot of big buildings. They're not really that. I think that might be partially. Might partially be due to the fact that I built a lot bigger that I go, it's actually not that big. Oh, waves, you're gonna do fine. You're gonna do great. I know. I'm gonna do kind of a stained glass window up there. Put it everywhere in your base. That might be too much. That might be too much. Put banners up all over. I already got a lot of banners over in the arena because they're used to separate. So I have a bunch of banners. But I use them to separate, like, okay, what side knight should you be cheering for? So, yeah. What is that in the sky? That is an AFK station. So, if I AFK'd here, ideally it's in the perfect range for the gunpowder farm. So, that's if I AFK'd there. But I don't AFK really in this world because I'm basically walking in it all the time. So, there's no need to AFK. How long before he just gives up? How long until he gives up? Oh, mine went into the portal? Oh, now it just shot over him. That took entirely too long. That took entirely too long. I'm going to fly back to my base because I know I got a lot of stained glass there already. So I don't want to, like, overuse it. No, I might not. Apex taking a toll on your aim. You think I'd be doing the opposite. But no, it's just I got bumped when I shot and I'm gonna do yellow, blue, and orange. I'm just gonna grab the glass. What the YouTube emotes are that? Also, you remember how I said I was gonna make wall trace? I need to still do that. I need to make wall trace. Miscellaneous. See if I have any in here. Oh yes, there we go. We got the orange right there. Then I'm fairly confident. I also had a whole bunch of stuff for yeah, welcome back, Daniel. I'm also fairly confident I have all the dyes over in Drox, and I always forget about it. I always forget about it. Always forget about it. Hmm? Wonderful. Oh, that tree got pelted. That tree got pelted, man. Just absolutely pelted. So, I'll grab a couple of things of yellow. Blue. Do we do another blue? Do another blue. Okay. So if we do 3, which makes sense. Just get a full stack of it. Wonderful. All right. And you might be asking yourself, why are we doing red or blue, yellow, and orange? What a weird color combination. And honestly, I would agree with you. But in this instance, it's not weird. Not weird. So. It would appear we've made ourselves some orb spawner here in Finrad as well. Now I can't see anything. I'd like to point it out. I am 4 for 4 without being able to see diddly. Why is it only skeletons spawning? Oh. Yeah, my Minecraft is a little bit different. It's still Schwunky Kong. But it needs to be a little different because turns out they really don't like... Oh, hey, there's spiders up there now. And there's a creeper back there. Alright. Alright. Well, time to get the chest plate on. Got him. Alright. Alright. Kitty Hawk back on. Do I hate 6-7? Not necessarily. I think it's just something people do, or kids are doing for fun. Like, I know my generation had a bunch of stuff like that, so I think to be outright upset about it is a bit cliche, but I like seeing like adults get in on it for the fun of it. That really makes me laugh. So. So, I might actually need a little bit of red too. We'll see how this works. See how this works. No. I think red would be the wrong choice. I think this works just perfectly. I actually think it's really hard to do a circle there, but all right. Stay awesome, be awesome, Sean. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Sean. I wonder if it's not really a circle, it's a pyramid. But that does work a little bit better. Now that makes me think I need to have a red piece right here. Don't do it. Don't give in to the temptation. Give in to the temptation. You'll only be more upset. But yeah, stay awesome, be awesome, Sean. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome. So, I do like that from ground level, though. It just adds a little bit more color up there and breaks it up. So, I do like it, though. So, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That is a very good thing. But yeah, so we got Gerald. Get that. I do want to keep it a little precarious, so I don't want to put railings up there. Yeah. Now, I just realized I don't have Kitty Hawk on. Seven spider eyes. I low-key need the spider eyes. I low-key need the spider eyes. But yeah. All right. Wonderful. I'll throw that in there. Throw that in there. We'll run up here. Like that. We'll come over here. We'll get rid of the glass. Get rid of the glass. Perfect. Perfect. Now, time for interiors. Another two join the fray. You know, I'd have a lot more space for these guys if they were all in the same position. But it seems too simple. It seems too simple. So, I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna go like that. No. We do need to go and get wool, so. Woohoo! Did I ever fix my wool farm? I don't think I did. That's another farm we gotta do. That's another farm we gotta do, is a wool farm. So, come over here to our wool farm. What color do I want to use? I low-key, I'm thinking brown. And I know that seems really, really weird, but I don't know why. What type of gameplay do you want to play? Do you want something fast and crazy, or do you want something that can be a little bit longer? I think Siege is great if you got like 30 minutes, but Warzone would be good if you got a little bit longer time to go. So, you have all night? Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Smacked our face. Perfect. Oh, we're facing the wrong way. So, why am I looking? I know exactly where to get wood, and I'm looking for it. Like, are we for real right now? Like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. I even go for the wrong wood. Like, so, smack our face right there. Lie down like this. Laugh at the Enderman that's currently freaking out. Go to bed. Wonderful. So, we'll come over here. I'm actually going to grab... Bro really came down from the top ropes and said, watch this. Well, that peckered me a little bit. Make an automatic staircase. I don't have a need for one, though. I don't really have a need for one, though. Like, it's a good idea to light that top area up, though. That is a big platform. So, how many bedrooms do we have? So I think this is one. This is the bigger room, so I think I'm going to do that as a library. I'm going to make this as one. And then we'll do this as one, as the final one. Duh. Yeah, I guess the server lagged a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. And then what we're going to do over here is we're going to make this a little play area, crafts area. So, yeah. Yeah, and then we're going to put closet in here. That in there. I'll do this. That. We'll actually do this as a little sitting area. So, go like that. I need to go get some oak. So we fly out here. We deforest over here a little bit. Because we can always deforest over here a little bit. Get our daily chicken killing. Wonderful. Go like that. Go like this. We've gotten to the part of the night where all we're doing is breaking down trees. That's okay. That's okay. All right. So now we fly back over this way. It's just a random block there. I wonder if I can get that. Yay, I can. Woohoo! Oh, we're gonna make a whole bunch of those. I like that. And sign there. Sign there. Perfect. Just like so. I'm gonna also need to go buy bookshelves. But that's not the end of the world. That's not the end of the world. So buying bookshelves isn't the hardest thing in the world, so I'm not too concerned about it. I am, however, I'm down here. Grab a Corrales. I really like how I put the head back in. We're gonna grab a Corrales. I have leather over there. Dude, I am so coded for that. Like, oh my gosh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Let's do red and light blue. So we'll do light blue. And then red paint. I just whacked my face. Alright. I need to still make the armor stand. So what we're gonna do, go like that, go like that, go like that. Then, hey, it's working. Presets. Wonderful. Styles. Show arms. Yes. No. All right. Then I need to well, that didn't work. Incredibly durable, I tell you what. Incredibly durable. So, go like that. We go like that, go like that, like that. Pick target, wonderful. Style. Get rid of the base plate. Styles, arms. We go back to allow lazing. Yes. And then styles, apply gravity. Yes. I think what I actually want is no for the gravity. Then let's do test. Okay. So we're going to go forward like that. Up, down, fair amount. Perfect. Make a big mall. Oh my gosh, Daniel. I wonder. Here, I need my book back, sir. Sir, I need my book back. Ah. All right. And then let's back like that. And then those adjust. Those adjust. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. When am I going to end? Probably in the next 40 to 50 minutes. So, perfect. I actually really like that. I actually really, really like that. I like doing this stuff. I forgot how much fun it was to like use armor stands to make stuff come to life. So, I forgot how fun it is to make armor stands like come to life in a lot of ways. So, but let's then do. I have quartz here. All right, Daniel, you're all good. You're all good. So, well, it's unfortunate. Because if I put that where I want to put it, it's not going to work. Unless. Mm, no arms. Okay. Styles. Stand visible. No. Nudge. All right. Rotation. I don't think this is going to work. This isn't going to work. Hmm. That's not going to work. All right. So, what do I do? Get a little end table in there. Do I have white wool nearby? That might be my best bet is if I have white wool. If I don't have white wool, then we're kind of out of luck, but if that's the case, I'll just come back later with it. So, oh my gosh. You look at that. You look at that. We got white wool. I'm actually so happy about that. So, the reason why I want white wool is because I don't want this to be like too crazy tall. If I go like that, got like a little table that people can use. So, yeah. So come back to the closet a little bit later on. I'm gonna go get a bunch of bookshelves because we're just gonna need them. we're gonna need the bookshelves, so. I think I'm gonna get the bookshelves in, and then I'm gonna start actually clearing the hole that we're gonna need to clear for the carrot and potato farms. So. All right. That will be plenty of bookshelves to do the entire build. So. Boom, boom. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Yuri, hello. Or is it back? How are you doing, Yuri? I hope you're doing well. So. Yeah. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're going to actually start working on the potato farm here soon. Potato and carrot farms, so. Someone playing with you? Not tonight, no. So. I had the one friend jump on to one night, and since then, not really. So. Apparently my world's too hard. It's not true at all. If anything, it's too easy for people. So. I don't know why I have sticks, but I do. But we do have some statues going. So we got Gerald up here. It's actually green. He's trying to sell bread to people as they walk in. So. And then up here, right now we got Corrales just chilling on the sofa. So. I have that statues data pack or whatever. So. That's where they come from. The same thing as whenever we end. So. But now we are going to clear out the space that we need for the potato and pumpkin farm, which is going to be this space. Yeah. Which there isn't really anything right underneath of it, so. Which is perfect. Or, and this is just a wild thought. What if I start working on mulch-trace? I mean, I already got some of the stained glass that I'd use for the fire. Yellow terracotta would work really well, and red concrete would work really well. I'm going to go get I think I'm going to go and see if I have any red concrete. I got red terracotta. Got stained glass right there. Which will use that on arms. But we don't have any yellow concrete or yellow or red concrete, so yeah. I don't have any sand in there. Nope, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get more sand. We're gonna go find a desert and get more sand. Because I do just genuinely need sand, so we're gonna start working on mulch trace, but in order to do that, we need concrete, which means we need sand, which I don't know where my sand is at, so just gonna go collect a bunch and go from there. Hmm. Now the question is, where did I put my bed? It's over here. Right? No. Over here. Yep, there it is. There it is. Just so I don't get lost. Now we're looking for a desert, which don't have chunk base, so it's probably going to be a little hard to find. Unless if this is New World Generation, then it might not be. Is this New World Generation this close to Finrad? This is New World Generation this close to Finrad. That's wild. That's wild. I'm coming here because I'm looking for a certain cow that I would really, really love to take back to Finrad. I don't know if I'm going to find it. All right. Anyways. So. Now, the fun begins. Snad collection. This will always be so satisfying. This is like beacon mining, but so different. So unbelievably different. I also don't know why. I always attribute sand to redstone. I think it's because of Mumbo, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. All right. Beautiful. Perfect. Oh my gosh. So much sand just laying around everywhere. This is low key why I kind of wish they had like a magnet thing where you could actually magnet items to you. Yo, what's up, Sean? Welcome back. Alright. Which I suppose I do with a lays, but kind of like a magnet, but no, I haven't gotten a lay yet either. They have a They have changed it though. Like you now use a lot more energy for doing stuff like mining, and I feel like it's all because of the spear. Oh, because of the spear, I tell you. So we got like that. Are you collecting sand for making TNT? No. This is for concrete because we're going to start working on malt trace. And I have a lot of gravel. A lot of gravel. I do not have any sand. Because I don't need sand for glass. I only need sand for concrete. And well, TNT too. But I have a whole chest of TNT, so... or full shulker of TNT, so I don't really need it right now, so. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna need a lot of red and yellow concrete for mole trace, so. Yay. Uh, you know, it would have been really, really nice to do. Start my recording. Yeah. This just confirms that I'm gonna go get replay mod after this. Like, hmm. Yeah, so we go like that. That was also really, really nice how we found a desert super quick. So yeah. Go like that. Now it's not always obvious where I go, but there are signs. There are signs where I go. Usually just flat landscaping. But there are signs. There are signs. So we go like that. Go like that. Wonderful, wonderful. I really think the question is going to be, how big do I need to make Maltrace in order for him to look good? Yeah, thank you, Sean. Right now we're in the ASMR section, so we are in the ASMR section. Tonight we will let our ears experience soft melody of sand being eradicated. All right, wonderful. And that didn't even take us 20 minutes. It didn't even take 20 minutes. What's that? Those boulders? That's a nice boulder. You missed. Oh, low-key, if I could find a witch's hut, dude. That'd be so top. But I don't think there is one in this swamp. Which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. That's what I told him. I found our beacon home. I'm kinda a chill dude. I try to be. I try to be. I really do try to be sometimes. Yeah. Yo, 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 yo. Apollo, how's it going? All right. Now, come over here. Smack her face. Go like that. Go like that. Wonderful. Ah. Come over here. Come over here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Wonderful. Red. Yellow. Red. What am I doing? I am currently collecting supplies for mulchers. So we're gonna see how red and how yellow this concrete is. So yeah, we did finish at least the exterior of our wheat farm. Yes, I love it too. So we got that there. We got Gerald. We also have a little bit of the interior done. We have the first room at least. As you walk in, mostly done. There's some lighting things I want to do differently. But we have Corellis just chilling on the couch. So, yeah, we need to come in here and fix these guys. Uh-oh. Yeah. And then we also fixed our redstone. So we also fixed our redstone. So this system will work the exact same as the other one, but it's a lot more compact. Like a lot more compact. So yeah. I'm excited for it. I'm, however, gonna go and check. Be able to see. It's just perma powered in there. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Siege. Oh. Hmm. That's not good. That's not good. So. That's not good. Let's see what's number one. Go get a bit of redstone. I think if I place down. My day was good. My day was good. So. Okay, so we're missing a repeater there as well. Oh. I should probably eat. Yo, Roman. Hello. I should probably eat. Yeah, my day was good. We're actually winding down on it now, so. Nice. Awesome, Roman. That's awesome to hear. I'm going to steal that repeater. I know the other ones are currently just rolling through the system very slowly. So. Oh. The tux fitting was good. Yeah. We were just going for the fitting, so. Did everybody have their profession? All right, you guys do. Okay, everybody figured it out. That is good to know. That is good to know. Yo, what's up, Kaden? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Boy. Oy, my. Nice, Weston. Let's go. Let's go. What am I building right now? I'm just actually maintaining my wheat farm because the one side wasn't actually putting anything out because it got overloaded with seeds because this guy right here broke. So, but now it's broke. Now it's working as it should. So, yeah. Now it's working as it should, and we got a whole bunch of seeds. And this is all working as it should. So, but what we were gonna do, what? I don't know what to decorate it like though. What was it? A moss farm? You could put a greenhouse over top of it. You could put a greenhouse over top of it. Or around it. Did I just... No, I didn't. Like, did I just glitch through the wall? But yeah, we were maintaining our wheat farm. We fixed our redstone for it tonight as well. And now we're just collecting stuff so that we can make malt trays. So, we need a bunch of concrete, various colors, and yeah. I don't know why that's just always so satisfying whenever you do that. Yeah, I would do like a greenhouse over top of a moss farm. Or around it, however you built it. Like, or if you can hide it within the build, it might actually make, this is going to sound really weird. It might make a really good, like, industrial sound. So, because you made a moss farm that relies on stone creation, right? So it always makes that sound whenever you do it, and then you got the mechanical sound of a piston going off. So it almost might work to build an industrial plant around it, and then just have a whole bunch of smokestacks and all that, like, machinery type stuff, so... Yeah, nice. Nice. Dang it, now... Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Honestly. Why am I like this? Welcome back, Daniel. Alright. I'm actually going to go throw some of this gravel away. I think I'm actually going to call it there for tonight. I can feel myself draining, so I still need to go work out here in about 15-20 minutes, so I think we're going to call it there for the night. Let's head over to our spot, because I didn't finish out in our spot last night, and it felt weird. It felt weird. Make dirt with the gravel? What? What? How make dirt with gravel? What? I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need dirt. So, alright. Anyways. So, we are going to end it there. So, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I will catch you in the next stream. Bye. Oh, I accidentally launched a rocket. Uh-oh. But yeah, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome.